Good afternoon, everyone. It is just the afternoon because it's just after 12 o'clock p.m. on a Saturday, the 13th of October.
Oh, wish it were August. Hola, we're back!
And Mr. P's over there is watching the television. Says we've got one viewer at the moment. As you can tell, I'm still all bunged up, but I feel,
she's passed it on to me and all.
I feel a lot better than what I did during the week. So, just got a coffee. Mr. P just made a coffee. Hiya, Mark Plays. How are you? So, yes, I've still got a cold, but it's a lot better than what it was. Got the 4 viewers. Hi to the 4 viewers. So, as I say, as you could tell, yeah, you're doing okay. I sort of am now, because as I say, Wednesday, it was one of them days where I was cold, you know, headachy, blah, 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 you name it. And I was sort of like that on Wednesday. Hi, Choppers.
Choppers.
Says, welcome back. As you can tell, I've still got the cold, but it is a lot better than what I were during the week as well. And what with the internet going down and everything, they've only just been out and fixed it. So we're all back up and running. I feel better in myself than what I did, even though I've still, I'm still bunged up. But sort of Wednesday, Thursday, it was, you know, like the feeling hot and cold and sore throat and everything. So I do feel a lot better. I sounded rough. I will lose it. Hiya, Carla, how are you? I'm feeling a lot better than what I did. Obviously, you can tell I'm still sort of bunged up, but I do feel a lot better than what I did sort of Wednesday, Thursday. We've got the remnants of the hurricanes in America. They've named it Callum, aptly named. We had a massive thunderstorm here last night. It was awesome. We see, the thing is, Chopper, it's like at the moment it's very windy and we keep getting the showers. So, and the weather people aptly named it Callum, which obviously most of you know that that's our son's name, Callum. And Kate sort of said, who's pissed Lurkio off because we've got Storm Callum coming. So, yeah, so we did have a laugh at that because they've actually called it Callum. So, yeah, so I thought I'd do sort of a quick live stream to let everyone know.
Conditions will be awkward for the goalkeepers for the wins.
It's all right.
That's your mother.
It's not me.
No, it's your mother.
Oh, right. So
Stop it, Joyce.
all of a sudden, the volume's gone up full blast on the telly, and I thought it was sort of saying it were me, and he says, no, that was your mother turning the volume up, because he did have it quite low because he's trying to watch the football. Yeah, so yeah, so I mean, same as we said, it couldn't have been more aptly named Storm Callum.
Yeah, he's upstairs in his bedroom.
Yeah. so Chopper says, hi, Chris.
Hey, Mark, how you going on?
Same as we've said, we've locked him in his bedroom so he can't do any more damage, basically. No, only kidding.
Dingles is just good.
Well, I'm sure everybody in the chat knows who the Dingles are.
Barnsley.
Yeah. So it obviously is watching the football, and they call Barnsley.
I know you want to go out, but
the Dingles. So we've got the 5 viewers. Ian did say that I've got to message him, and I forgot.
Dad messages him telling him that you're live.
Oh.
He says we're going to be on in a minute.
It's all right. I'm just messaging Bella because I did message her this morning, but she did say she slept in till late. Hi, Nintendo. How are you? Oh yeah, Chopper says, good mate, I'm going to take the electric fishing cart out tomorrow. Was going today, but it rained. But last thing you want to do is sort of sit fishing when it's raining. It's like Chris. He had intentions of going out with a drone either today or tomorrow, but the weather is absolutely pants. So basically, he won't be going anywhere. I'm sorry.
I don't know yet. It's supposed to be calm for tomorrow.
I'm sorry if my hair looks a mess. It's just one of them things where I've not felt like doing anything. I did sort of dry my hair yesterday. Well, wash it, should I say. I got the workmen in here till after lunchtime yesterday, so I probably wouldn't have been able to have gone live because they put us a new bath in. So basically that's all done and dusted. And there was here bright and early, so but I were up anyway, so you know, I had a new bath, so that's all sorted now.
Yeah, almost still outside on Grassburn.
It's all right, we had a laugh about it because the workman said, he says, well, I've just put your old bath out on the grass verge because we got all grass verges. He says, and I'll get somebody to pick it up later. So basically, when Chris came home from work, it was still out there, and I says, they've just left it. He says, yeah, I know, I've seen it. So we were having a laugh last night and says, well, won't it be funny if we got up in the morning and there's this homeless guy sat in the bathtub having a bath in our old bath that's outside. He says, I knew I could smell something. But yeah, we're having a laugh about it last night. Because when they're supposed to be coming and picking it up, I don't know. That's sort of, hiya, Baz.
Hey, Baz, anyhow.
He says, hi, sweetheart. Glad to see you back, but not him in the corner.
Hey, it's a good job I'm not in corner then, you big lump.
He's not actually in corner, Baz. He's there, look, he's watching the telly.
No, I've got to put it on me.
Yeah. He's got Pixie's got Lucy on his, and that's the telly. As per usual, is watching the football. Hi, Angel. How are you?
Angel in the house.
What? My camera's gone all wonky now. Yeah, I've got the internet back, Angel. Plus, yeah. I'm full of cold as well. So, hey, we've got Carolyn and we've got DJ Ian. So yes, I still got the cold. But I feel a lot better than what I did. Oh, Carolyn says, I've missed you.
Oh, thank you.
Miss me.
Oh.
Hiya, Kate, how are you? I've still got the cold, but
okay.
I'm better than what I were. Let's just put it that way. I feel more functional now. Oh, you surprised me.
All right, Jeanette. Welcome back, love.
I have one on Monday.
Knob. That's all we're going down on that one.
Yeah, I'm better than what I were, Kate. I'm not 100%, but I'm better than what I were. It's Mr. DJ that you've got to feel sorry for at the moment. You
know what I might watch later?
What?
On the buses.
Knob.
Right. Hiya, Lucy. How are you? Boom, 13 viewers. For those that wasn't in the know, Mr. Ian had a slight accident yesterday.
I did, didn't I?
Yes. Just a slight one. He has actually fractured his elbow.
On my lovely booster board.
On his booster board, but it wasn't his fault. It was a certain
arsehole
driver's fault,
as I put him. In a lot, it's not too bad today, to be honest. It's the more I seem to be resting and sleeping, the more when I wake up, the more better it feels. Believe it or not, as weird as that sounds. So it is feeling better. I can move it a bit more today. And
Caroline's just says she's on her way to urgent care where she was rear-ended by a car. So it seems like it's quite a frequent thing by the sounds of it.
I face planted a bus.
Yeah. Well, no, you didn't face plant it. It hit you.
Yeah. So at 24 miles per hour, I'm fucking boosted, bud.
Yeah, Angel says Keith interviewed me on his channel. I had a great time with him. Yes, I did hear about it. Hiya, Flying Monkey. How are you?
Hey, Coventry.
But yes, I mean, going back to Keith's live stream yesterday, he did message me, asked me if he phoned me actually, and asked if it were all right if he went live, and I says, yeah, I don't mind. You know, at least he's had the common courtesy to ring me and ask if it were okay. I mean, you know, nobody's got to get my permission to go live. You know, that's fact. But
he was doing it more out of respect, I guess, for you, because he knows it's your coffee more than doesn't he normally? Yeah, yeah. I mean, let's say, for instance, if the internet hadn't gone down, I don't think I could have done the live streams anyway. Not how I was feeling.
You know, in a rough way, weren't you?
I were in a rough way, as Mr. P so eloquently put it.
Caroline, I've got a big hole in the bottom of my hand.
Oh, Gordon Bennett. Too close. Too close.
I've got a big hole.
Have you got to church then, Ian?
Do that again.
It says, are you going to church because you're holy?
Yeah, something like that. I need to.
So, at least it's just your elbow that's broken. It's not anything else.
Yeah, it weren't anything more serious. It could have been worse, let's say.
Yeah, it's the problem is this booster board, right? It's a great bit of kit and it's great to have and stuff like that. But they don't realise the speed that you're going at. And they think that you're on a normal skateboard. And when you're coming onto them rather quickly, they don't realise how quick. So they're pulling out in front of you thinking that you can slow down like that. And you can't.
Well, this is it. I mean, obviously the driver wasn't paying attention.
Nope.
One. Oh, and I've just noticed as well, Ian, you've got the old. Yes, I am very observant. I might be poorly, but I'm still observant.
Yeah, I had my tuxedo suit on yesterday, didn't I? Because we've got some really big events coming up.
Very dapper.
Yes.
Thank you very much.
Yes, I'm going to say it took the word right out of my mouth. I was just going to say, looking very dapper.
And I've not had my earrings in for about 10 years. And I've had this one since I was 3. So I've got some earrings out that I've got, and I said to Sophie, I said, I'll surprise you when you come on, because Sophie's never seen me with my earrings in. So this one was fully closed up, so I had to force that one back through. But I've just left them in for a couple of days just so I can reopen them up.
Yeah. So, well, that's what I keep doing with mine. I've got mine pierced twice in both my ears, and occasionally I just sort of put the earrings through just to keep them. Yeah, Caroline says same with my driver. She ran up my ass end. Ah, Bella.
I'm harmless, Bella.
I did fill Bella in last night because she rang me, you know, see how I were, and I asked her how the wedding went, and I says, oh, did you hear about Ian? And she says, no, why? What's happened? I says, the bus knocked him off his board, basically. I think he's broke his, fractured his elbow.
Yeah, it's pretty crap. It's very sore. Very, 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 very.
Hey, Gail's in as well.
Hey. Oh, very good New York video, Gail. Most impressed with the editing.
Hey, I guessed that right. You know that she was in New York. I know it was the giveaway was for it because she said she was meeting up with somebody, and prior to that, she said to me, "Why don't you meet up with Mel Mel?" And then I realised Mel Mel was in New York. She gave it away.
Yeah. So basically, Ian sort of put 2 and 2 together, and guess where you were going?
Yeah.
Yeah. Gail says thank
I
you.
think that's why she's in New York.
You're welcome.
I hope she's having a good time anyway.
Yeah. I mean, the footage, I mean, I must admit, I watched it this morning. I hadn't had a chance to comment on it.
Which
but
one? Ian's footage?
No,
Gail.
Gail's footage.
Oh, yeah.
You know, and yeah, Carla says, I'm so happy to see everyone. The gang's all here.
Yeah, we're here. But for how long is another matter? Oh. Anybody want a cold? Going to a good home?
Well, I've passed mine on. I so kindly shared it. Hey. I mean, I blame Callum because he was the one that came home from school with it.
But if I give it to Ian, it'll take his mind off his elbow.
You know what, Chris? I sneezed yesterday. I never pain like it. Literally, just by sneezing, it just moved everything in my arm, and it was horrible. It was horrible.
Oh, but it was. It can't be very comfortable, can it?
But I mean, having said that, I would have thought they'd have put it in a cast rather than give you a sling for it.
Just like a sling kind of type thing, but looking good, mate, in your tuxedo. Cheers, Baz. Thank you very much. It is what it is at the end of the day. There's not a lot you can do for it, is there? So.
Well, this is it. But I mean,
when I move them 2 fingers, right?
Yeah.
It's like it's moving all the muscle up my arm. That's sore. That's sore. So,
on a bit more like, well, not lighter note, but I have had my appointment come through for my physio. I got a phone call yesterday, and I've got to go on Halloween of all days.
That's one reason I'm not getting a booster. But yeah, you become harmless with it.
I'll tell you what, though, Gail, you can get a booster board and then give me and I'll ride it.
What, and you end up in hospital and all?
Yeah, Chris won't be going to work for a while.
I was going to say.
Don't wait for Pixie.
It's you know what? To be honest, they are really pretty. Well, they are pretty safe. It's just like I said, you get idiots. I've got people. I went to Manchester the same day. I was getting me tux and stuff. And that was the day before when it all actually happened. And I thought if it's going to be problems anywhere, it'll be Manchester because there's a lot more people walking about and stuff like that. Right? And it wasn't. People were walking across the road, but they don't realise how quick you're coming down the road on it. And that's the problem, unfortunately. You're just thinking on a normal skateboard.
So I'm laughing. Gail's put, oh my days, what could possibly go wrong with Pixie? Everything, Gail, basically. Oh, Chopper's on about making his own booster board.
That can be safe, can't it?
Yeah, I would say that. I mean, can you? I mean, no disrespect to Chopper, but can you imagine? He'd probably have a jet-propelled engine on the one that he makes.
They're made from a washing machine.
I mean, that's going to be safe.
You know, you have visions of him like attaining, one of these jet-propelled engines from somewhere.
Catch fire or something like that.
One of them with flame things that come out engine and boom, 0 to 100 in less than 6 seconds. So, and where is the lovely Sophie today? She's still in bed. She's
sorting something out to do with Christmas.
Oh,
I don't know what she's doing. I don't ask.
Oh,
best way at times.
He's put jet-powered board.
You're giving him ideas now.
But, I mean, whispering, you sort of don't want it to coincide with what you've got planned.
Oh, she knows now that we're going there.
Ah.
She does know that. So she knows we're going now.
Yeah. So you sort of let on that you're going there.
Yes.
Hey, wrestler.
WrestleMania.
So, you know, I mean, it'd be nice to sort of know what she's got planned just in case.
No, I think what she's sorting out is family stuff. To be honest, not with her brother and stuff. I think that's what she's sorting out. I don't ask at times. It's the best way. They're very, very close family.
Yeah. I mean, I gathered that. And as well, we've been sort of sent like the Christmas menu as well for the dinner dance, which like for years we haven't been invited to. So we got invited to it last year. We've been invited again this year.
Ooh. I think Chris should get a tux.
Yeah.
I think he should go like me.
Yeah. He's not one for formal things, if you know what I mean. If he can get away without wearing a suit, he will do.
Same here, but unfortunately, when I've got like people like Kim Marsh turning up, Jane Ward, I thought I'd best make an effort.
Is there any invitations going, by the way?
So that's on
Gail says she's working all Christmas, bless.
Yeah. I got a fortnight off, Gail.
Chris is rubbing it in now, saying he's got a fortnight off. Yeah, Chopper says, I've been asked to build a hovercraft. That could be fun, yeah. You'd be able to come over to the UK in no time, Chops.
So, but yeah, it's because I'm doing obviously presenting for these events. I thought I might as well scrub up well and put a tux on. So,
well, this is it. I mean, and I suppose in the
penguin suit,
her penguin suit, in the job that you do, Christmas is the busiest time for you.
Coming up now, Christmas starts now. Christmas events.
I get one of them.
Dallas got one of them.
Oh dear, we'll never hear that. You know what? With we've got a bear, a hen, and a penguin,
and an armless booster board guy.
An armless bear now.
Yeah.
Yeah, the Chopper says fastest crossing in history. It'd probably be here in 5 minutes. You never know.
I was going to try and move, but I'm not going to chance that one.
What sort of sling did they give you then, Ian? Is it one of them? It's not just a
cotton kind of thing.
I would have say you would have thought they'd give you one of them proper ones, wouldn't you?
Yeah, I've not got it on as we speak, so it's one of them.
Hey, Kate.
Hey, Kate. I don't know if you can tell, but there's the bottom end of my elbow.
Oh, good, Bennett. It's still, you can still tell it's swollen up.
Yeah, I can't move. I can't bend it any more than that. I've got to hold my hand like that as well to lift it up. If I let it go now, it's in mega pain.
Oh dear.
It's I can't lift it. If I, like that one, like that. If I try and lift this one, I lift it about that much, and the pain's just unreal. So I found that one out, and you don't lean on it as well, Jeanette. That is not. I leant on it by mistake, trying to get into bed.
Oh.
And
Well,
it made my eyes water.
I mean, I can imagine, because I mean, with this hand, it's all tendons in my hand and my arm, but my elbow here, can you see?
Yeah.
And they reckon it's like all tendons in my arm and my hand. But I know what you're saying about it. Even though I'm right-handed, it's just the everyday things that you do two-handed.
Yep.
You try to do it and then realise that you can't.
Yep. It's not good at all. So it's if the things that you just everyday things, getting up off the couch, you put two hands down to lift yourself up.
Yeah, and it's like me. I mean, when I went to the doctors with it, and I says, it's like when I'm washing pots, things just slip out my hand because I can't like physically grip with this hand.
Yeah.
And she says, "Oh, that no washing pots, blah blah blah." And I says, "Well, who else is going to do them?" but you learn to adapt, if you know what I mean.
Kate's put Jeezy in. What did I tell you? You can't copy the videos you're sending to people. I've not sent, right, actually, that's a lie. That I have sent Kate some rather dodgy ones the last 24 hours. A lie.
I'm going to say the one that you sent to me, I thought, oh boy. Well, the couple that you sent me, I'm just sat there going, oh boy, oh boy.
It was nice. Bella didn't get them.
Kate says at Pixington, how's you? Hiya, Barmer. Hiya, Sharon.
Hello, Angel. I'm all right, Kate. I've like I just said in the chat, I've got to it. Oh.
Well, you know what they say, share and share alike.
No, not that. It's the bugger all.
Kate says you always get it last, lol, Pix. Yeah. But yeah, that's my philosophy, share and share alike. I mean, if I've got a cold, then everybody's got to have one as well. She says, oh no, Pixie, that tells me you've been kissing, lol.
You know it, Barbara.
Well, it's just being in the same household. I mean, you don't necessarily have to kiss one another. It's just...
Oh, we don't.
So yes, as Chris was going to go out droning.
Well,
they were going to go out.
It's supposed to be calm and winds tomorrow. It wants to bloody be.
Yeah, the plan was he was going to go out droning today rather than tomorrow. But then, obviously, when this Hurricane Callum or whatever, sort of they messaged each other and said, change of plan. If it's okay Sunday, we'll go out Sunday. If not, we'll give it a miss. So, yes, Baz was in a little earlier. Bella was in as well, but she says she can't come on as she was busy.
She's busy. Well, I think she's getting over last night because I know she was at Fairgrove last night, which I nearly ended up at. But if I hadn't done this to my arm, I would have been there.
Oh.
I would have been there. So, and DJ's a friend of mine.
Kate says, he wrecked my window, young Callum, huffed and puffed and it clean outwards. But yeah, I mean, it was quite aptly named Callum, so same as we've said. Kate actually put a post up and says, who's pissed Lurkio off?
See, the winds seem to have calmed down a bit here now.
Well, it sort of keeps changing a bit here. I mean, 1 minute it looks like it's absolutely going to chuck it down with rain. And funnily enough, the sun's out now and the wind's died down a bit.
Yeah, then it blows a gale again.
Yes, and that's what it's like here. I can see the bushes now moving pretty bad. Then if you look over into the distance, the trees don't even look like they're moving.
I think it's easy off a bit.
But it's like all of a sudden it seems to calm down, and it sort of lulls you into false sense. Oh, I think we've had worst of it. Then all of a sudden it blows up again.
All the trains were delayed, well, cancelled from Runcorn to Wales yesterday because when Sophie was getting the train back, she said the Llandudno train had been cancelled. That goes right down the coast, going into past Rill and all that lot, and they cancelled that because the waves were coming up onto the lines too much.
Barmer's put exactly. Do you ever wonder why people ask you how you're feeling when they really don't care, or do they really care? But I mean, in our small circle, you can bet your bottom dollar, Sharon, we do care. Mm-hmm. And that's the thing, we do care. You know,
Chris takes his piss out of me one-armed bandit.
Yeah, but that's the nature. But that's the nature of your relationship. You just take the mickey out of each other all the time.
I never take the mickey out of Chris. Never.
Yeah.
I don't take the piss out of anybody.
But yes, I mean, as Pixie says, thank you, Kate, for recommending my video. Is not the only one that's recommended it. I mean, Kate's not the only one that's recommended it. And yeah, she's put amen. This group does care. But yeah, I mean,
I would have could.
Same here, Ian. I would if I could, but I can't.
Yeah.
I mean, like, we were laying in bed last night, and Chris said to me, "My wrist ain't half hurting me, but his right, and mine's obviously my left." So I says, "Well, we've got a good pair of hands between us." Hi, Tina. But so yeah, so if any of the homeless is watching it, there's a bath out there full of water, probably. So you know, free bath.
Blowing it upside down.
But yeah, we're having a laugh about that last night. The plumber that came to fit the new bath says, "I've left it on the grass bank on the verge." It says somebody will come and collect it. Right, fair enough. It's out there. It's away from my house. It's got nothing to do with me now. It's at house. So we sat there last night, and Chris says, "Well, won't it be funny?" So if I got up in the morning, he says, and there's a homeless guy sat in bathtub having a bath. I says, "Well, you know, at least he's cleaning himself. At least he's not, you know."
They probably won't come for that till Monday now, will they?
Yeah.
Well, I don't think they will. In all honesty, I don't think they'll come and fetch it till Monday. But same as I said, you know, it's out my ass. It's not under my feet. It's out there. That's their responsibility, not mine.
Or was it the council that's come and fit you a new one?
Pardon?
Was it the council that had to come and fit you?
No, it were actually because we rent the house from the people Chris works for. He just put it in as repair, and they've come and done it. But he did say to me, he says, "You're an ideal candidate for a wet room."
Right, fair enough.
So basically, he said, but the council do come and do that.
Yeah.
It's you apply to the council, and it's basically they'll fix the chair and everything to the wall, because obviously I told him the problem I have getting in and out of the bath with my knees, etc. And he says, "You're an ideal candidate for a wet room."
Oh, well, watch out for a baking vlog later on, because it's already done. It was baked last week.
Yes.
I just need to upload it.
Yes, obviously with the internet being down, Pixie didn't get a chance to upload my vlog, but it is all edited and ready to go. So it will be uploaded later.
I have got to say one thing though, Jeanette, and this is nothing against you, right? And I don't know if anyone else is going to agree with me on this one. But you know what? The break was nice, you know.
Well, I mean, I've even said it myself, Ian.
It was nice, wasn't it?
It's the fact that because it happened, and the fact that Wednesday and Thursday I felt absolutely
wrapped.
Yeah.
If you know what I mean. So I says, well, it's sort of, it couldn't have happened at a better time, really, because everyone knows me. I'd have sat there sneezing, coughing, blah, blah, blah. And I think that's why I've got over it so quickly, because I have had the rest. I've not had no internet. I've not had no interruptions, let's say. So yeah, I mean, I think basically, and I know what you're saying. I think the break's done us all good.
It's nice. It was nice. I said this at Sophie the other day. I said it's actually nice to have the break. You're right, love. Yeah, just talking to Jeanette. She's come down. She's in the land of living. So, but no, it was nice. It was nice to chill out. You're right, love. Lady in red.
Come on then, Sophie, show yourself. I not sneeze all over you and give you me cold.
It's all in red.
Yeah, that's what you've got to do, Tina. You've got to keep your head up and stay strong. I mean, it's like me. I felt absolutely pants. I mean, I know it's not same as cancer, but I mean, like Wednesday, I'd got the chills. I was going hot. I was going cold. My throat felt like sandpaper. And I just felt absolutely crap.
It was, you know what? It was what Gail's just said. is true, right? Sometimes it's nice. I've just chilled out. I've been on YouTube watching the videos and stuff like that, but I've not been into really any of the live streams with anyone. Spoke to Chris a few times. It's been nice just to have that little bit of a break.
Yeah. And I felt same as well. I mean, it's even though like Wednesday. I mean, I'll not tell a lie. I went back to bed after Chris and Callum went to school and work. It was 10:30 when I got up Wednesday because I felt that crap. And then all I did all day on Wednesday was lay on the sofa, and I still had a sleep.
Yeah.
Because I felt that rough.
Chilled out. It's my last day in New York, going to Destination B tomorrow. Fair enough.
Ooh.
Fair enough. Can't wait to be over there myself in just over a month. Can't wait. Bit excited. Second time in New York. I think
it does look a nice place. You know, I must admit it does look a nice place.
It's just expensive, Jeanette. New York City itself is very expensive. It's like your drinks and food and stuff. But it's a city. It's like London, you know what I mean? It's like everywhere. Obviously, when I normally go by Christmas time, also New York, it's very, very cold. I mean, mega. The last time I went to New York, it was -20 odd at the top of the Empire State and the Rockefeller.
Oh dear.
My camera wouldn't work, so it was ridiculous.
Yeah, see you later, Gail, and keep us posted on your travels.
Destination B tomorrow.
Yes.
And have a good day. Enjoy yourself. Have a safe flight home.
I don't think she's going home. I think she's going on to her next destination. I think that's what it is.
Oh, you're right. Okay, yeah, that's what she means. Going to Destination B tomorrow. Right, okay. Right. Well, enjoy your next destination, Gail.
Yeah. And Tina says Dirty Dancing is an amazing movie. It's one that, well, it is my favourite. Still is. I've watched it mega times because I loved Patrick Swayze. When I say I loved him, I did love him.
The pussy's screaming. Just saying.
Oh dear.
I don't want to sort of her. She's just sat there looking at you.
And funnily enough, I mean, one of the songs from Dirty Dancing was our first dance when we got married as well.
Did you do the full lift and everything?
No. And we sang, what did we sing? Unchained Melody.
Unchained Melody, my all-time favourite.
Yeah, we sung Unchained Melody on the karaoke as well.
I think you should come down to Alton and do a karaoke song.
So Sharon says, me too. I bet I've watched it 100 times. It gets me every time. You see, I must have watched it more than 100 because every time I see it on the telly, that's it. Boom, it's on telly.
See what I mean? Pussy screaming. She's not been by the door, though. She's not by the door, isn't she?
It's probably this storm. It's probably got her worried or something.
She's just sat there and she's just like, meow, meow.
Has she been done?
Yeah.
Well, that's not the case then. Because sometimes they go like that when they're due to come in season or something.
No, she's just a whinging bitch.
Yeah. Sharon says, Jeanette, I know all the lines. I do. I can tell you word for word. And all the words to the songs, everything.
Who put baby in the corner?
Yeah.
Well, nobody.
Yeah, I do. I know all the songs, and I know every single line, word for word. So I must have watched it. I wouldn't estimate to guess at how many times I've watched it. And it's one of them sort of films where you never get bored of it, if you know what I mean.
That Dirty Dancing 2's crap. Don't like that one. The second one.
It's not. It's never as good as the first ones. I mean, it's like Ghost. I mean, they'll never be able to top Ghost either.
Best one is done with Roadhouse.
And he likes the more gritty ones with Patrick Swayze and the Roadhouse one and
Hello, Crispy.
Oh, she's uploading it, Tina, to a channel today.
Well,
I'm going to try and just set up for a sec. I need to upload a video. Somebody keeps asking me to do a video of me lights on my boosted board, but now I'm in this state. I'm going to have a try and see if I can do one. And then put a link into it because it's more view time, I guess, isn't it? I'm not saying
That's it. And just to announce as well, are you still going live later, Mr. DJ Ian?
Yeah, most likely. I don't know. Depends on me all.
Yeah.
What time are you going live? Because I'm on about going live.
No,
later.
he said about 3 o'clock.
Oh, that's all
if
right,
he goes live, it all depends on how his arms feeling. But Pixie
when's Chris going live?
About 8 o'clock tonight.
Not till later.
Right, well, I'll go live then at 5 to 8.
Well, obviously, he said he were going live once a week.
Where's his channel? Unsubscribe.
So, obviously, with the internet being down, he wasn't able to go live on Thursday. So,
we didn't miss him.
Yeah. He said we didn't miss him.
Love you.
Hey, Chris, I'm catching you up, though.
I know, yeah. I'm going all the way. I've lost 5.
I lost.
And I've lost somewhat while being off, by the way, as well. But hey ho.
Have you lost a lot, or?
No, only about 4 or 5, I think.
I lost 10 one night. What did you upload? I'd say what I uploaded. I uploaded the near miss. That one went up to 5k, right? And I lost it was either 9 or 10, and then all of a sudden it just went bump, 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 just kept going up and up and up. So I'm up to, let's have a quick look. I'm just short of 1,600.
Cool.
1,587. So, which is not bad, I guess. But my YouTube,
I've sent to over past month or so, sort of gone up, gone down, gone up, gone down. You know, I mean, you know, I've said like my next giveaway will be at 1,500. And obviously, everyone knows what I'm going to give away because I'm going to give the cuties away.
Yeah.
I've got 2 more sets. I've got 3 now, but
I'm hoping to get to 2k before Crimbo if I can. And I'll probably go do a giveaway then.
So yes, I mean, when I get to 1,500, I'm going to do the giveaway of the
penis cutters.
Yeah, the cock cutters. So yes, but it's like you seem to stagnate a little bit. Like Crimson says, you seem to stagnate a bit, and then all of a sudden, boom, it takes off. If you know what I mean.
That's stagnated for that's good 15 months.
Sharon says, "Be right back, coffee run," and Chopper's getting there because he's on 939.
He's getting up. He's getting up.
Yeah. I hope you're getting in shape, Choppers, for your streak or your new streak.
Yeah, he did say when you get to 1,000, you
yes.
win the
Yes, because I did say if I get to 10,000, I'll run down road butt naked with a rose between my butt cheeks. But
that more of a brisk walk.
I was just about to say, Jeanette.
Well, it not even be a brisk walk.
I can't really see you running down the street.
I was going to say, Chris has just said more like a brisk walk.
I'll get a wheelchair and push you up and down.
Yeah, that'd be more like it.
We'll sit you on the boosted board and we'll send you down on that, Jeanette.
Oh dear. It'd be stand outside my front door and right, that's it, I've done it. But
yeah. She's having a tidy up.
Oh,
aren't they? Yeah.
well, let's face it, a one-armed man can't tidy up, can they?
Well, I did just say to her, give it an hand, but she went, no.
Chopper says I'm coming over there to video that one, Jeanette. I've got to get to 10k first, Choppers. I mean, it might be a bit, you know, a while, let's say.
You know what? All we need is somebody with a decent amount of subscribers to come in, right? At about 200,000 subscribers and just be able to say, right, come to the coffee morning or go to Ian, go to Chris, whatever. And the subscriber amount that you'll get just off that alone would be ridiculous.
Well, that's it. That's it.
That's all we need.
I mean, I did recommend somebody the other day. I mean, and I went in this channel quite by chance, let's say. And it's a guy called Recycle Dude.
No, it's £20. I'm going to need that.
And basically, I stumbled across. We have been supporting one another for quite a while, but I noticed they were live. I went in, and there was actually like picking people to highlight their channel, and he highlighted mine straight away. And from that alone, I got about 20 subscribers.
Yeah, for it. Well, I'm up to 15,000 watch time minutes now this month, which I'm happy with.
Hi, Keith.
Hello, Keith.
Was Keith there?
Yeah, it's just
hello, Keith.
Oh, penalty.
But yeah, and same as I say, I did sort of recommend him to Keith too, because he dumpster dives and everything. He is quite an interesting fella.
Yeah.
And I noticed he was live, and I just sort of went. I thought, well, you know, I'll just go see what it's about. And same as I was saying to Keith, he actually featured my channel. We are sort of really having a lot of interaction with each other, and I got about 20 from that alone.
That's not bad.
So, you know, I mean, he's not a mega, you know, YouTuber.
Yeah.
But the fact that he's willing to highlight somebody's channel without actually knowing a lot about them, you know. So I says to Keith, it could be quite a good candidate to, you know, to interview as well.
Yeah. And get him on. That's all you need. You need somebody with decent amounts of subscribers, and I think that's what will generate it. To be honest,
it's. I mean, like from his perspective, you know, he dumpster dives, and you imagine if people went out there and did that, and some of the stuff that they come away with, you know, it could be quite an interesting interview. You know, yeah. Chopper says I will have to check his channel out. He is quite an interesting bloke, actually. Choppers.
I'll show you how you put it on that charge. It does need charging. We'll get on here.
So it's a case of it does dumpster dive, it does recycle, but he helps you when you go in his chat, etc. So
the cat's about to go on the expressway.
Poor Suki.
She's come in with muddy paws and gone all over the couch.
Uh-oh. Someone's in trouble.
Yeah.
But you see, the thing is as well, I mean, I said to Callum and I said to Chris last night, I says, you know, I'll get up in the morning to sort internet and everything out. And I was saying, don't get up at crack of dawn, blah, blah, blah. And here's me, I was down here about 8:15. So
at least you're sorted now, though.
Eh?
So at least you're sorted on it now, though.
Yeah, it's all sorted now. So, but the thing is, I mean, not only did the internet go down, the phone was down, and the television as well.
Also, the lot was down.
It was basically everything.
2 seconds, Jeanette. I've just got to show something.
Chopper says him and I would get on real well. I'll go and have a look. Choppers, I'll just have a look for his channel, and I will put a link in. It would be a quite interesting fella for you to connect with. Let's say Choppers.
Go like that. If you want to take it off,
I would subscribe to him and all.
That makes sense.
Yeah. It's all right, guys. I'm not ignoring everybody. I'm just looking for.
Hello, Jabbar Vlogs. How are you?
Hey, Jabbar Vlogs is a nice, lovely fella. As I say, he's got 1,417 supporters. But it's like us, let's say.
Doing bits. I'm not doing a full time.
Get ready. I will go and get some fabric clean.
No.
Right.
I wouldn't that to be honest.
You don't.
No.
There you go. That's the link to Recycle Dude's channel. Check him out. Tell him Jeanette Pickering sent you. If you do go over and support him, just say Jeanette Pickering sent me over to support you. So there is the link for his channel. Some as I say, it's quite down to earth. You know.
These will all be flipped, Daddy, but they've never been flipped. These.
They've vanished. These ones, which is good. I've used that on that grey one.
And as I was saying, I stumbled.
It's not
into his live stream quite by chance.
Flipping these anyway. I want to flip them. You'll see what the coat should actually look like.
Yeah, Chopper says he's gone over and supported him. Some as I say, if you leave a comment in his videos, just tell him Jeanette Pickering sent you.
Flip them, sort of thing. So.
Didn't.
and
Yeah.
Rug Doctor.
Well, Chopper says thanks, Jeanette. Just supported him. Yeah.
I've seen
I thought you were, but some as I say, you know, from my point of view, I think it'd be an ideal candidate to actually interview. Tell him, you know, tell you exactly what it does and what it entails, etc. You know.
I'm back. We're just discussing fabric cleaners and couch cleaners and everything else. Sophie thought the Rug Doctors were a lot more expensive than what they are. The range, you can hire them.
Yeah, well, there's a lot that you know, like in Asda. I forgot what it's called now, but you just hire it for a day, and you know.
This is in the range. Rug Doctor doing the range up here by us, and you go in, to give like a code, don't you? You unlock it, you have it for like the day. It's gonna be back by a certain time, hasn't it? Yeah.
The same as I say, I forget what it is that's in our Asda. I don't know whether it's that same one or not, but I do know you can, you know.
So it's got this it's like a creamy couch, it's like a fabricy couch, and about 3 years now, 2-3 years. 2 years she had the couch. So she's got it for 4 years. So she's just giving it a fresh up, really, isn't it?
Yeah. Plus, same as I say. I mean, like when it's mud and it on a cream sofa, it soon gets ground in, if you know what I mean.
Mhm. So I've got one of these Dyson wireless hoovers, which that alone's amazing.
Yeah. I mean, I keep thinking that I want one of them.
They are good. They are expensive.
The Dyson cordless thing, or one of them G-Tech air things. It's one of them things where, I mean, you can take thing off and do your stairs and whatever, and you ain't got no cords. You know, you've got to think about which socket you want to plug it in, or
so loves it, don't you? Me Dyson. me blower.
Oh yeah.
I want to make a coffee, but I can't.
Oh, is it Benny that's on you
Very
now?
on me now.
Oh, Gordon Bennett.
Passed on.
So, going back to on about, I'm telling them not to get up at crack of dawn.
Mm-hmm.
Benny, the black one, decided he was going to lie on me all night. Even he'd get off me when I went to the toilet, but it wouldn't even like wait for me to get back in bed and lay back down, and he was back on me again. And it was just, I think, I mean, in all honesty, it was going back to what I said, where they can pick up when you're not very well. And it was one of them cases where, you know, for God's sake, Benny, you know, leave me alone.
Yeah, it's Suits can be like that. She wasn't last night. She kind of ran off last night. She didn't stay with us. But some nights she'll stay with us.
Chopper says he'll have a coffee, by the way.
I would if I could, but I can't.
He's got another pussy on his lap now. It's Benny this time, not Lucy.
I've got a black.
Don't read that one on mine.
You see, he's probably transferring. Now he knows I feel a lot better, and you're coming down with cold. He's probably transferring his attention to you because he knows you're not very well.
Might as well put that one of mine in the bin because I'm not going to eat that again, love.
So are you gigging? You're not gigging later then, are you?
No, I've got a weekend off.
Oh wow!
Apart from tomorrow night.
So he's still there then?
Yeah, for now.
For now.
For now. So many things might be changing, to be honest. So see how we go.
Well, I mean, it's like Chris. I mean, he's been left on his Todd for 2 weeks now, and his colleague ain't coming back till end of October. And I'm not kidding you. He come in and it was absolutely cream crackered yesterday. Like literally came in, made a coffee, and next minute I looked over and he were like,
go.
You know, it were like literally.
It doesn't help having a cold either.
You know, it were like literally dead on his feet last night. I'll not say a word of a lie. It were like literally dead on his feet.
Chris has learned what hard work is now then. Says him that just plays a few records.
But you see, the thing is, the nature of their company, they have to, when they're sick, they have to ring this thing up called First Care, like basically registering your absence. Now, when Chris has been ill, the first people that he's called has been this First Care, and then it will like, after about an hour, somebody from there rings you, like a qualified nurse or something. What's the nature of your illness? Blah, blah, blah. And then they sort of say to you, well, I recommend you do this or I recommend you do that. Now, he does that as soon as he's off work. And his colleague hasn't actually informed anyone.
It's just, yeah. It's just not good.
And it's been left to Chris to inform everyone, e.g. his supervisor, his boss and everything, that he's not back till the end of the month. Mm-hmm. Which nobody was aware, only Chris. So yeah. But same as I said, this shouldn't put you in that position where you having to relay backwards and forwards what's the status of his, his health, etc.
Yeah. Not down to Chris, is it?
No.
Not down to Chris. Chris does do his job, and
you see, Chris does everything by the book. As soon as he gets sick or is not going to work, he'll ring them and let them know that he's not going to work, which is the proper way to go about it. But, same as I says, what other people do and what you do are two different things, Yeah. It is what it is, if you know what I mean.
Yeah. It really is.
So it's a case of, you've got no comeback on yourself because you do everything by the book. Yeah. What other people do or what other people say is,
Hey, Dennis is in
Hey, Dennis. How are you?
Very good trailer, Dennis. Enjoy it a lot.
Ninja, afternoon, everyone. Hi.
Now you ain't got no excuse to make a coffee because Benny's got off your knee.
I've got an ashtray on my lap.
What are you doing now, Chris?
What am I doing now?
Yeah, what are you doing now?
Watching football.
Well,
No. Let's rephrase that. You're watching crap.
yeah.
No,
Well,
Like, yeah.
I'm not watching the Ian channel.
He ain't actually because it's half time, so he's not actually watching.
It's actually even more crap then, isn't it?
He's watching adverts at the moment.
With no sound on.
With no sound on. So he's got no excuse not to make. I'm just still
I've got another bloody cat round me now. Yeah, I know. That's what she said.
Yeah. And Tucker's putting his 2 pence worth in. Yeah, get up. I need me coffee, says Choppers.
I'll get it in a minute. I'll fly it over by a drone.
So, going back to our conversation the other day, did you have a word with Bella?
Yes.
Right, okay. Let me know later then.
Yeah. I'll tell you afterwards.
Yeah.
So, and the decision that was made.
Mm-hmm.
So yes, that conversation was had.
That all sounds on in
It's just a conversation that me and Ian had, and he wanted me to have a word with Bella. So, how is Dennis? I hope Emma's well. Oh, you have a snip? Are you coming down with a cold as well, Tucker? It's all right if I take camera round. Oh, Tucker's there now. Look.
You all right, Dennis, mate?
Looking straight into the camera.
That's a great pussy, that. Can't beat a bit of ginge.
Yeah. That is, he were a rescue cat as well. In a home with 16 cats, believe it or believe it not.
So you can't beat a battered pussy.
You would not believe how he were when we first had him, Ian. He wouldn't come back from behind the sofa or anything.
I can't bloody get rid of him.
I'm going to say,
Yeah,
that's not the case now because you can't get rid of him.
You know what? Suits she wasn't like that, but she was very timid. She was only ever go by Soph, and she wouldn't really come by me. And then now it's the other way around. Can't get rid of her.
Chopper says hello, Tucker.
Yeah, hello, Chopper.
Oh, he's making it into from a convertible to a hardtop now. His rat rod.
I'm gonna let her in, love, because she's sat outside and it's pissing out and it's windy. I'm not like that.
Well, these has got more sense because they're not the wife in it.
Good girl.
Lucy.
Except for Lucy. You're working too hard. That's what it is.
I know.
There
That man's not very comfortable.
you go, Choppers. You've just witnessed him going into the kitchen. Oh, going to make it into a woody. Hey, check and see if Bath's still out there, Tucker. Don't get any ideas about going for a bath.
Oh, I'm back.
Has she come in then?
Yeah, she's come in. I put her on the bag so paws didn't go dirty on the floor or anything, so she's all right. She's in.
Well, you see, that's where I've got an advantage because my 3-piece suite is obviously, you can see it's a dark brown. So
yeah, it's darker. She's normally good suits for bringing, like, when she comes in, she's not normally dirty. She's just, I think the weather's been crap.
It's all right. I'm just showing everybody. Tucker's looking out the window now. I don't know what he's seeing outside, but he's having a good look outside now. He's keeping his eye out on that bath, see if anybody's having a bath in it.
So it's one of them. So how's Keith today? Is he okay? How are we, Keith? So you just put hi, Dennis.
What were I going to say? I forgot now. Oh, I don't know.
Don't know what was going to say, Jeanette.
I don't know. It's this cold. It's giving me amnesia or dementia or one at two.
Dementia. I think you're getting a bit of dementia. Well, no one can blame you putting up with Chris. You know what I mean?
But yeah, I mean, it's like since I've had this guy, and I'm supposed to be going for my B12 on Monday and my flu jab. So it all depends on how fast it clears up, basically.
Dennis, don't worry about it, mate. I'm not sure.
That's least of his worries, Dennis,
Yeah.
at the moment.
I ain't shy as long as you're not, mate.
Oh, I'm going to say, and you know what I say, Ian, if you've got it, flaunt it.
Yeah.
Yeah, if you've got it, flaunt it.
Did they say anything?
They can see me bright pink shorts.
What did they say anything else?
I hope they didn't see anything else.
Dennis has just put, Sophie, be careful Ian, next time you stand up. I almost seen everything you've got, buddy.
Hello.
Hiya, how are you? Yeah, I'm not too bad. I've got your cold on, blaming you.
Oh.
Hello.
Hi, you okay?
That thing's bugging me. It's a bit wonky donkey. Oh, shut up.
Now.
Yeah, I'm going to tint wonky now because it's come off altogether. But yeah, I was really, really badly on Wednesday. I mean, I got chills and sweats and you name it. I was like that on Wednesday. Terrible.
God. Are you all right now?
I feel all right in myself. I feel a lot better. I just wished I could get shut of this bunged up nose, and my nose is all red where I've been done note but sneeze and blow my nose, and so I'm getting there. I'm a lot better than what I were. Really felt ill on Wednesday, Thursday.
I'm charging up just for safe.
It's all right. Chris is just charging the drone up just in case. So, as they say, tomorrow's another day. I mean, he's hoping that the wind drops and so he can get out on the drone.
Hopefully.
But I mean, as regards having the internet down, I mean, Callum sat there the other day and he kept saying, "Can't live without internet." I thought, well, that's typical. I mean, the same as we were saying earlier, it sort of gave me the advantage of sort of catching up with myself, if you know what I mean. Health and fashion.
Hello.
You know what I mean? I hadn't had to worry about, this, that, and the other notification or getting up. I think they're down there somewhere, baby. I hadn't had to worry about anything, really.
Mm-hmm.
It's just give me time to chill out and get myself better, and I'm back, and Chopper's rules, I'm not even going to ask what a woody is.
Sometimes it's good to have that recharge. And it's nice.
Yeah, and I think that's basically what it's done. I think it has recharged my batteries.
Oh, can I just ask a question for Ian?
No.
Mr. DJ, what the best site to get skins for your drone off? Any ideas?
There was one, but I don't know what it's called.
You'll have to message him later on.
Yeah.
Hi, Steve.
We'll have a chat later.
Yeah, go into the DJI group. I need to have a chat with you anyway because something you asked before. So struggling on that one, mate.
No worries.
We've got Thomas in the house as well.
Johnny's in.
Yeah. So we've got all the regular gang all together, and
Crimson's in.
Yeah. So
Woody's in Toy Story. Woody's in Toy Story. I think that's
well,
what
basically, it says it's. I'll tell you his answer. It says a Woody is a hot rod that's part of the body's made out of wood. But you see, the thing is, because it's a hot rod and it's made it for the car, he don't want it escaping. In other words,
I know what Woody's on about. Well, they're not really normally Woody. They're usually flexible, aren't they?
Oh, wow.
yeah. Chopper says that usual suspects are here.
I sent that video to Jeanette, you know.
Which one?
The one that was in the bathroom.
Yes, I did get that one this morning.
I'll share this with Jeanette, but it wasn't just you, love.
Does that make you feel better, Sophie? Didn't?
Oh, yeah. Loads better.
I sat there, Sophie, and this is no word of a line. I thought, oh my God, what now? That was my first reaction. Oh my God, what's he sent me now?
Yep, that's what I always think.
Crimson got a few things yesterday as well.
Yeah.
I was nice to Crimson. I sent in the more advanced stuff.
Oh my God.
Well, that's a bit too TMI, Crimson.
I get Woody's in the morning. Okay.
That's what I mean. Too much.
Wow. That's a bit too much, that one, Steve. Laugh loud, I have to check. Steve, I have sent you some nice videos, footage.
Well, I only had a couple, but I was still shaking my head. And
I've got horror films on. Trying to give them a go.
What, tonight?
Today? Like throughout the day?
Throughout the day? It's horror films on throughout the day?
Well, there's a couple on. We'll give them a go.
So that means, so what you asked before is a no-go because I think we're having a bit of a movie day, aren't we?
Oh, why? What?
I was going to go live in a bit, I was off.
We can still do that.
I'm not bothered.
These might be shit, so...
Ooh, language on it.
Sorry. Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't mean that. I'm sorry.
Sharon says, I'm not touching on that. I'm not touching that one. No, you better not, Sharon.
So, we'll just see.
Okay. If not, put the Xbox on or you can pick one. Okay?
Ooh.
On the Xbox. I can hear it beeping in the chat. Right. What it is, Chopper, it's the oven that we have that has a timer on it. So when it's due to come out, it goes beep, 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 beep.
But we haven't got one of them advanced ovens. On just smells like burning if it's been in too long. You know, we've got one of the less advanced ovens.
Especially if I be cooking.
But even though I felt absolutely pants, I've done what I do or I love to do. I made a lemon drizzle and I've made a chocolate sponge as well. So basically, I have sort of been keeping myself occupied, taking my mind off things as regards, you know, feeling absolutely crapola.
Food.
I'm not hungry.
You gonna eat something?
I'm getting shouted at. Why?
Because you've got to.
What's the handkerchief for? Is that for me, Woody?
Oh my God. Stop it.
Crimson, she just passed me one of these, mate. I think it's for me, Woody.
Yeah, Chopper says that's cool. Food is ready. Food.
My pizza was nicer than yours.
Mine was horrible. It was burnt. That's what the problem was with it. It wasn't the taste of it. It was just burnt.
Well, I tell you what I bought, and you know when I did the Iceland shop last week, I bought some things called hamwich, hamwiches, and we'd never had them before. And I thought, oh, they look nice, sound nice, so I'll get some. And we had them for tea last night, and Callum and Chris was saying, oh, you have to get these again. They're absolutely divine. They look, you know what I mean? They were raving about them. You know, and it was the first time we'd had them. And basically, it's like, they're like, not a burger, but the ham and cheese, basically.
You got what of them things you got the other day? Peri chicken.
Yeah, from Aldi. They're nice.
They were nice, weren't they?
Doing that again.
These big peri chicken things. They were nice. They were massive, weren't they? They were nice,
I
weren't
love Aldi. That lemonade's alright as well. It's only 30p.
they? That's a bargain.
It is, isn't it? I thought that 30p for a bottle of lemonade. And it's not even like your smart price stuff. It's actually nice.
No, that lemonade's 30p. That was 31p. Look, we couldn't have stretched that budget.
No, we really couldn't have.
No.
No.
We couldn't have bought it. Did you listen to this, Jeanette?
How good's that though? Do you know what I mean? A bottle pack, 30p. And it's not even like crap stuff either. It's nice. It's proper branded stuff.
Yeah, Steve says that that does sound good. But they're simple, but
30.
effective, if you know what I mean. They were.
What?
You can't really describe them, but they come in like a triangle shape like that.
And you look at my arm for.
What are you getting?
And it was just ham with cheese
With
in sort of like a batter. You know, that's the bait. In my house, we have a choice of two, well done or cremated.
You can't carry everything in one arm.
So, but it's very rarely anything gets burnt here.
Oh.
Only when Chris forgets he's put it in the oven.
Yeah, no, you put the cloth on, don't you?
Yeah, otherwise I burn things.
Yes. It's just a
What-
time on it.
What did you
Have you heard of the show Little Britain? Well, most of us have, you know. It's not my cup of tea, but yeah, it's Matt Lucas, isn't it? And David Williams, I think. So yes, I mean, obviously the sort of the name gives it away, Steve. You know, Little Britain. I'm sorry if I keep having to blow my nose.
No, just keep me not away because I'm eating.
Oh,
Yeah.
it's all right. Steve's going on about Little Britain, and he says I watched that the other day. Yeah, it was really bad. It's like I think they try to portray the chav side of Great Britain. Let's say.
Or one more. Must be done, okay.
No.
Yeah,
Oh, no.
Vicky Pollard is based on a Bristolian bird. But
Right,
yeah, son, as I say, it's not everybody's cup of tea. I must be honest, it's not my cup of tea either, because I don't get the sense of humour. You know what I mean? I don't get, you know, that particular sense of humour, let's say. It is a British, like, comedy sitcom. I don't know what you class it as, Choppers.
Did he even make Little Britain anymore?
I don't
No, I
know.
don't think so.
I don't know. Same as I
I
say,
think they stopped it there.
I've heard of it, but I've never actually watched it because I don't get that dry sense of humour, if you know what I mean.
Mm.
You know what I mean? It's not my kind of. I don't know. You know, it's one of these where it's like, well, I might either like it or you love it. You know. I mean, at
Like
first,
Lee Evans and Michael McIntyre like that.
whoa, two of your favourite comedians, maybe
What?
Lee Evans and
Not fun, funny.
Lee Evans especially.
yeah,
is
he
hilarious.
sits there absolutely wetting himself when he's watching Lee Evans.
I generally don't find him funny. I sit down and just like, well, okay.
Hilarious.
But it's like, I mean, when I first watched Mrs. Brown's Boys, I'm thinking, you know what I mean?
Hmm.
But I not go out and make my way to watch it, but I find it funnier now than I did when I first, you know.
His movie's crap.
The movie was crap. I admit
Dennis
that.
Dennis says Lee Evans is a legend.
See, great minds, Dennis, great minds.
I like Peter Kay. I find him funny. I find Chubby funny. Comes
Oh,
to
Kevin
Evans.
Brown's hilarious.
Oh yeah.
I would like to be sat in front row, though.
Believe it or not, everyone says that, right? That, again, is not true. He does not pick on anybody in the front row. That is not true. I've seen Chubby Brown more times than anybody. Really have.
Don't get up halfway through his performance way to the toilet, because he will have a go.
Again, he's calmed down a hell of a lot, Chris.
Hey.
Yeah.
But you see,
Really
See,
bad,
the
mate.
thing is, as well, I mean, it's like at one time, Billy Connolly were all the rage, weren't he? Now, I can't stand the bloke. You know what I mean? I can't stand Billy Connolly. I can't stand who's the other one now that I can't stand. It just makes me want to throttle them.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? Because they think they're funny, but they're not.
Yep.
You know what I mean? Oh, Trollbuster says he loves Freddie Starr.
Well,
He's all right.
Chubby Brown had to nearly cancel a show once because it was just after the Bradford City fire disaster. About a month or two after that. First words out of his mouth was saying, "Oh, it's hot in here."
Well, yeah, I mean,
the crowd nearly lynched him.
I'm going to say that is like a sixth sense of humour, though, isn't it, really? I mean, you know, saying that sort of thing, I mean, I'm not surprised that they lynched him, or nearly lynched him.
Who do you think of that?
But at the end of the day,
Mickey Flanagan.
that's Chubby Brown's sense of humour, isn't it?
Really funny. I love Mickey Flanagan.
It's not somebody I've ever really watched.
And do you know who he is?
Yeah.
Lee Evans is from Bristol, grew up in Avonmouth / Shirehampton. Oh.
Billy died.
I'll tell you who is funny. And you see him on TV to what you see him do a stand-up's totally different. And Joe Squally.
Joe Pasquale, that's him with squeaky voice, isn't it?
I know something that gets on your nerves, gets on my nerves. I know something that gets on your nerves.
Chopper says it ain't our fault, Mum. Now that's going back,
Classic.
you know, it's like Dad's Army and things like that, isn't it? It ain't our fault, Mum.
Jim Davison, he's funny live.
I watched a few of his last week, well, other week. Hilarious.
Jim Davison.
Yeah.
I think a lot of time it's.
I've seen him live in the Empire in Skegness.
Weren't he live? Were at Yarmouth, or I think he went to the pier in Yarmouth when we lived there. Oh, mind your language, that was another one. It were funny, but not funny, if you know what I mean.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? It was some it were based on going to an English language class, but their interpretation of certain words, it made it funny, if you know what I mean. I think that's basically what it was. That's what made it funny. I mean, I tell you something that, I mean, people might not agree with me, but I like the old ones like Frank Spencer, Some Mothers Do Have Them and things like that.
Yeah. Betty.
You know what I mean? I sort of like the really, really old comedian, you know, sitcom type of thing.
Jim Davison, when I watched him live, he was funny. He was funny. Are you happy now about some food? Get shouted at.
Well, if you don't eat, you will get shouted at. And I'm with Sophie. If she don't shout at you, I will.
When you're not hungry, you're not hungry.
The Darwin Droney says the Carry On films.
Hey, Richard.
Yeah, good. I like a good Carry On film. Carry On Camping is probably one of my favourite. It's got what's called in it, out of EastEnders. Well, it used to be in it. Peggy Mitch.
Yeah.
She's in it.
Weren't that the one where they were supposedly going to nudist camp? But
Yeah,
she know about
stretches her arms and the bikini top comes up.
That's why Ian likes watching it.
No, it's Carry On films a lot that I grew up around.
Chopper, that's it. That's it. Chopper's saying whack him, Sophie. Yeah.
I don't know what I need whacking for. What have
Just
I
hit
done?
his elbow.
So what have I done? Right, people commented on Facebook.
Yeah, I've just had a notification as well.
Saying somebody's commented by any chance.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's on mine. That's beautiful. And that's all that matters. God bless you and Sophie. Teresa from Florida. So what I think she was trying to say was, I look beautiful in my suit.
You did.
I do look all pretty. I took my earrings off, by the way.
Well, I won't go as far as saying beautiful,
That's beautiful.
but you look nice in a suit, let's just say.
Hey, I've got a surprise coming soon.
Very handsome.
Did I?
Yeah.
No, I don't.
Yeah, you do.
No, I don't.
You can't compliment him at all. He just doesn't take it,
Yeah.
I look like me.
which is handsome. Get over it.
There you go. That's you told then, Ian.
No.
Right, done.
Shit, I don't. So,
Chopper says, who did someone say boobies?
who's about boobies? Get a bit itchy.
Nick's just sent me a link. Somebody doing Frank Spencer.
I don't have Facebook, so I can't give you crap here. Trust me, Chopper, you couldn't give me crap anyway, mate, because I've not even gone into my first gear yet. Trust me.
But yeah, I mean, I can see where Ian's coming from in a respect, if you know what I mean. But you've got to learn to take a compliment, Ian. No matter what anybody said in the past, you've got to learn to take a compliment. And if people
I know
say
Jeanette's getting
good,
at here now. Because Jeanette knows
That knows what?
everything that I've been through.
Yeah, so do I.
Yeah.
but this is what I'm saying, Sophie. I mean, it doesn't matter what's gone on in the past, Ian. You know, what you've been told or what people have said to you. You've got to brush it off and think, right, this is who I am now, not what people perceived me as in the past.
And it was only one person.
Wait there, why am I being ganged up here by both of these?
Well, trust me, Ian, if I was there, you'd be getting a slap on your bad arm by now.
There you go.
With a break.
One person.
Me wankers on me for it. It's actually not. There's been a few different people, actually. So you're wrong on that.
Compared to the amount of people who give you nice things.
Yes. Listen to
Exactly.
Sophie.
Exactly. Loads more people have said nice things about you compared to people who have said not nice things. So listen
Yeah.
to people who are speaking sense, which are the people who say nice things.
Says grumpy ass here.
But the thing is, I mean, I was in that position that Ian's been in, and I know what it's like being told that you're not.
Thank you, Chopper. Chopper's on my side. I know.
You know, I've been on that other side of the fence where I've been told I were ugly. I've been told I were fat. I've been told people, you know, that nobody had ever want me. You know, but I've proved them wrong. Let's say. I've proved them wrong.
Still all very new for me. That's all I can say on that one. Takes a bit of getting used to.
But, you know, I mean, you look at me, Ian, it's took me, 15 years? And I'm just sort of, you know, you feel like you're not worth anything. You feel like, you know, the only saying that to make me feel good.
Yeah, that's how I see it.
Yeah. But, you know, can I put it? I've been there. I've had that. I've done that. I've got T-shirt. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
And it's a case of, you know, you've got to sort of brush it off and say, well, yeah, I am worth something. Yeah, I am handsome or pretty or whatever.
I'll never say that.
To the people that matter, if you know what I mean.
Mm-hmm.
You know, it's you know, you're worth something to somebody. But it does, you know, it does, you know, I mean, I'll tell you, I mean, when I first met Chris, I just sat on the edge of bed crying, and, you know, what are you crying for? Have I done something to upset you? And I says, no. I says, I just can't believe how lucky I was to find him.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I can't help being awesome. You know what I mean.
I was going to say Uncle Fester, but
that's all right, cousin. It.
But you know, it is. It's you know, they get the you know, exes in particular get you to the point where you feel worthless. You don't feel like you're worth anything. But that's what, you know, like Sophie or Chris or whatever. That's what they're there for, to make, not just to make you feel better, but you know what I mean. Mm-hmm. To give you that bit of respect and self-worth back.
Don't you grinning at and looking at like that for?
Because she knows I'm talking truth.
She sat there with a big grin in her face, I'll show you.
Because she's right.
Exactly.
You are right.
And I am the voice of reason. So same as I say, Sophie, I've been there, I've done that, I've got the T-shirt. So I know what it's like. Chopper says she kidnapped you, Chris. Just saying. Yes,
well,
Chopper.
To be honest, Chopper, I had the same kind of thing. Sophie got these chains out, right? Locked me up underneath the stairs. She tied me up. She said, whatever I say, you've just got to agree with. So I do. That's where I sleep, under the stairs, isn't it, love?
Yeah.
To the post, don't you?
Shut up.
I had no choice, did I?
Shut up.
I had no choice.
But it just goes to show you what meeting the right person does for you.
Yeah.
You know, it's meeting the right person. So, and I'm the voice of experience, let's just say, you know.
Cool PJs, Sophie.
Sophie's still waiting. Only joking.
What was that, Chris?
Nothing.
I didn't actually hear.
When R says it's a case of meeting the right person, he says, yeah, and Sophie's still waiting.
She is. I agree.
It's fine, yeah.
Chris.
I'll wait for life.
This is it.
You're getting shouted at by Sophie now.
I'm in trouble.
Yeah.
You're always in trouble.
I did say only joking, though, in brackets.
He did. He was deadly serious. He told me.
It's all right, I'll slap him for you later, Sophie.
Thank you.
Well, Jeanette, I've got 5,013 views on that video.
Yeah. And what did I say?
We knew it was going to go high. I didn't expect it to be going to what it is now each day. I'm gaining about maybe 250 views a day on it. To be honest with you, if I really wanted to, I think if I could go onto somewhere like Facebook and find like a car crash or something like that group or parking.
Trollbuster says, do you need a bigger spoon, Chris?
I think I do.
No, we need a shovel.
Talking of that, actually,
Just saying.
I need a jackhammer, I think.
But yeah, it's all good, Sophie. You have a cat now. Chopper says, slap me, I've been a bad boy. Well, only problem is, Chopper, you'd probably enjoy it.
That's why I say slap me.
That's what I say.
Yeah.
Only problem is, he might enjoy it.
It's not probably, he will enjoy it.
Yeah.
He really will.
I reckon Chopper's one of these has made his own kinky dungeon.
Yeah, that's why he's under our sort while. He reckons it's a workshop, but
Yeah.
you know, we've other
Press
ideas.
a button and it all changes.
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
probably
we know.
it's probably got a quite secluded corner hidden away somewhere.
Okay, so we can't do it on that.
It's the James Bond of
It
the
says yes.
YouTube
How did
world.
you guess?
Are you having problems with like YouTube updates and stuff, Jeanette?
No.
Well, I don't know because we only come back on this morning. So
No, I've had it for about 2 or 3 weeks. It's been like this for a while.
I think basically what it does is, obviously, with it being weekend and whatever, it's probably taking its own sweet time.
I was going to say, I've had it now for about 2 to 3 weeks. Right? It says when I click on the video, I've got 4,988 views. If I go actually on my Creator Studio, it actually does say I've got 5,013 views on it. Right?
It's probably one trying to catch up with others.
The minute somebody comments on it, right, that's when it corrects itself
Yeah.
and redoes it.
Oh.
It's been like this for weeks. It's weird. So, right, Jeanette, I'm going to bugger off.
Yeah, I was just going to say I'm going to close it down because my throat's getting a bit hoarse. Do you just want to stay behind for 5 minutes and then I'll...
Yes.
Yeah. So I'm going to close it down, guys. I just wanted to let everyone know I'm all right. And the coffee morning will be back first thing Monday morning. So I'll see you all Monday. Don't forget, Pixie will be going live later, and Ian may be going live a bit later.
I'm not joining Chris's anyway because I'm going live at 5 to 7. 5 to 8,
So I'll see everyone Monday morning. I'll be in the chat later. So I'll see everyone on Monday morning. So I'll see you all later.
See you later. Bye.